Hi guys, I hope that you're well today. Welcome in. Just gonna check some energy over here and see what's going on in our right now moment, real time. And so some of this real time energy is connected to something that you've been dealing with from your past, stuff like that. So, but we're gonna look at real time information that the Most High God wants to bring out. Happy birthday, happy anniversary, all that kind of stuff. And I hope you're finding yourself in sweet shalom, which shalom means perfect peace and all of that kind of stuff. So if you're new, I just look at different types of energy here. I may not be your channel, and I may not. I don't know. It's a specific channel for specific types of people to get up on the front line and let the hand of God just speak and say whatever needs to be said. It is necessary for something to come to an end, and most I said so on the other channel just a minute ago. Anyway, it's OMG moments at times. You have your way of believing, I have mine, and you have a right to do, your thing, and so do I. And with all my heart, with all my strength, with all my soul, I believe in the Creator that's given us breath on the inside, and literally came right in this earth realm and walked in the flesh and lived and died and rose again. And I'm not ashamed to confess the Mashiach. There was an Antichrist that was there in the other reading, and that's your business. But I won't be your channel. I look at a lot of crime and stuff like that, so I'm dealing with criminals. It's lawful for people to be crazy in our earth. I don't care how you believe. You just can't be an upright citizen and do what's right. You got to put masks on, be some crazy. I don't know, there's something wrong with you if that's how you're showing up. And I'll be real straightforward if you are new on readings and things like that, because it needs to be corrected. People just think anything goes anymore, and obviously we have free will, but there's consequences to everything that we do. You can see that right in the natural. I say it sometimes about, mixing chemicals and stuff together. That can have a great big consequence if you mix a couple of things that shouldn't be mixed. It's a natural law and order that needs to be paid attention to, and there's spiritual laws and orders. Nothing in this realm even exists outside the spirit realm. And what we do in the natural realm affects the spiritual realm, so it all works together. And, some people can get that, and some people just can't get it, and that's fine. If you don't care to get it, I don't know, but I do. And we'll speak from that space, let God Almighty speak from that space. And so this is who I am. Most High, what are you going to bring out here? These are catching my hands. It says that Jehovah will supply your need, so just trust him. That's all we can do, Abba. That's all we can do. Something's hidden behind a picture for some of you all. These are just words coming out for any given person. We're going to get into the tarot and look at right now energy, and so these are coming out for whatever pieces belong to you. What else you want to bring out here, please, Most High, that you want to address today? What's going on? A homosexual is out here attached to something taking place. We have, blessed is the man that walks not in the counsel of the wicked, nor stands in the way of sinners, nor sits in the seat of the scornful. But we delight in the law of the Most High God, where our tree is planted by living water. And even in drought, we are told that we will bring forth fruit, because we don't waver. We, again, don't stand in people's ways. That's your business. But I'm talking to people who are following after God, or at least trying to find people who will turn to, for, spiritual blessings. It says, woe to you, rich, for you have trusted in your riches, and from your riches you shall depart, because you have not remembered the Most High God in the days of your riches, and you've committed blasphemy and unrighteousness. And you become ready for the day of slaughter and the day of darkness and the day of great judgment. God has a lot to say about us helping one another, and we've got, God having to supply the need. He tells us that he works through us to do that. You got people setting up in here hoarding all the money and people on the street hurting, and God's calling that blasphemy. We have some type of a recovery and a renewal for some of you all. It's awesome because God did say that the children of God would make peace. Some people won't. Somebody's breath in their existence, that also showed up just a second ago on that other reading. And these 6 things Jehovah hates, yea, 7, are an abomination unto him: a proud look, a lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood, a heart that devises wicked imaginations, feet that be swift in running to go do mischief, a false witness that speaks lies, and him that sows discord among brethren. That's why God's telling people to make peace. Some people also have lied and said they were making peace, and they were actually devising wicked imaginations and mischievous stuff for death purposes for some people's hands, for some people's situations, and there was falsity in their hands. So we've got to throw the hand, a thanks, a kill or a heal or a power or something by the coast could be here as well. Kill or heal, throw away energy is also out here. You interpret it for whatever that's coming out for. I'm just taking my time here on this reading. Somebody cannot deny how they feel anymore. There's movement here. Okay, well, somebody make a decision here, and it's necessary for something to come to an end. I guess so. It's for whatever it is you're going to do, whether it's positive or negative. You can't deny that you hate, or you gotta lie, or you gotta be swift to go do some evil. And other people is just like, okay, well, I'm not gonna stay in your way because you're wicked. And God's saying somebody's breath is out here, and if you're touching somebody who belongs to God, then you're actually gonna fall in your own trap. And there's blasphemy going on out here. It says, they who know their Elohim shall do exploits. And Jehovah says to pray for our leadership. Well, I had the president show 2 cards, showed the president. And we should just, in general, pray for leadership. God's the one that plants and uproots. So whichever president or all of the above that's still alive today was being addressed in that reading. A freedom energy is out here. And those who wait upon Jehovah, they shall not be ashamed. God take care of his own all day long, folks. All right, let's see what comes out here. By the way, I do not have PayPal anymore. If you see any PayPal addresses in any older videos and you want to test it out and push on it and it takes you to somewhere for a payment, it needs to be reported as soon as possible. All I have is Cash App. ShannonEHensley is my Cash App address. And again, I have no PayPal, no more. Show me right now energy. The 7 of Swords. Okay, well, somebody's devising some type of wicked imagination out here and revising something, and we ain't gonna stand in your way. Go ahead. Your breath is out here. You may be trying to take somebody's breath if you're mad about something. Somebody was mad in the other reading. They were just enraged. But God said he was going to cut somebody's cords asunder, and your vocal cords are out here and you're going to cut them asunder. I guess you won't breathe no more, I guess, but you can do whatever you want. Whatever this is about for you. Right now, 7 of Swords is out here. We have a little player coming out. We have a confusion. The 7 of Pentacles. Headship on a judgment is coming out. The Fool. We have some type of a returning energy that is out here. Okay, and there's headship around it, and somebody's cheating, doing something around a situation. So either headship's gonna take care of something, or the other one's doing it. Queen of Pentacles is coming out here, some type of a business deal, and secrets. The R and the B and the T and the N. We have an RN. We have a runner. We have somebody's name is Rob or a robber. The thief is out here. We also have a rat out here. So the R and the B, it's also music, but it also, in the Hebrew, it's some type of a leadership. It's a master energy. So I could pull it out with that word, and this alone is the head, the man, the boss, the chief. So if there's a freedom on something, then somebody's making choices or somebody's devising some type of wickedness, and God's going to make sure there's going to be some type of a salvation out of something anyway, because this can be a salvation card. So God said, again, if you can't make peace, or if you do make peace, you prove to be his children. The Bene is out here, which are the sons of God. And God said, you don't touch my people. And so if you're devising something, or you already did, or you just can't get out of this nonsense, you're going to die. God says it's time for somebody to go away, I guess. This is like pushing through. Somebody deals with confusion out here. And if you're going to get mad at me for saying this, if you're brand spanking new, please don't get mad at me, because you can say I don't believe in God all you want. Okay. Well, your dictionary calls homosexuality a perversion, your dictionary. So you don't have to care what God says about it, but it does agree with God's word. And and God's word says it gives you a confusion. You have a confusion card here, a confusion card here. In this house, if you do study on it, in the negative, it goes back to homosexuals. So definitely out here. And God brought wisdom out on the other channel and stated how you would know when somebody opens their mouth that they won't be perverted. So we got a pervert somewhere around some nonsense out here that is dealing with homosexuality. And if you can't make it right, and God have mercy on who he has mercy on, then he calls you a reprobate. Somebody out here that in a rebellion state is out here, I guess they're proud. This house takes you to a proud look. There's innocent blood being shed. We have somebody's breath out here, folks. A heart that is out here devising some wicked imaginations, and somebody's feet being real quick to go do some mischievous nonsense. You got a lost cause out there because they are real quick. God says if you and I hasten real quick, that's sin. And what happens at the end of sin is a stinger and death. It's out here on somebody. This is eternity. Can also represent eternity. So we have an RN out here. So you rush to the hospital. I don't know. It depends on what you are doing out here. Healing or killing comes out. Same concept of energy was being shown just a second ago. Show me this fool. So the mottos is I create, or there's a judgment on a creation or will from God. You've become ready. Somebody's become ready for the day of slaughter and judgment, and a great judgment, and a day of darkness. I know, I create. This is I perceive. There's two houses here with believing and analyzing something out here. And something is around somebody's, again, headship is out here, I guess. It's out here, but 8 Pentacles go back to work. So you and a friend was there attached to something going on. And so co-worker energy in a friend situation is out here attached to some lying, cheating, thieving situation that's got a big fat consequence on these choices if you don't step back and do something that's right. But secretly somebody knows something out here in a really big way on some matter. But somebody's returning somewhere. So the fool, hey baby, but it's a lie. It's a freaking lie. It's a snake. Somebody's devising some type of nonsense. You're going to die. We declare and decree the wicked's death today. We just declare and decree the wicked's death. That's ridiculous. All right. Well, anyway, somebody knows about the snake with the coming out on that motto. They're going to be judged. Show me the judgment. Or some headship's fixing to get judged. The rider coming out in the reverse. Okay, well, you ain't going nowhere with this. This is popping up, hey, little lover. This is a seducer. This is I'll get in bed with anything and I'll cheat. Somebody's got, and somebody doing same sex out here, I guess. Somebody's got something hidden behind the picture, and somebody may have a camera hid behind a picture, or somebody's got paperwork behind a picture. Somebody's going to get caught in the act. Caught in the Act came out yesterday. I actually named that video that very thing. You've got 3 returning energy, and it's going to come with a great big that's it with God. You do whatever you want, but this is pop-up lover. It's messaging. It's news about something. It's inventions, and so we're looking at the motto I create, and so some type of inventions have been out here, and we already know about it. Somebody's been thieving some stuff, and you're getting judged for it. Somebody's stumbling up on information about this. This is somebody you went to school with, possibly. This is your actual kid, students, or a teacher card. You can go back to this energy. or soulmates attached to it, feeling weighed down, and this is long-term occupation attached to some things. Somebody invested in these lies, waiting on these stupid things. Okay, anyway, there's a renewal and there's a recovery, but if you're going to be a snake, there's big fat judgment on folks. I don't know. If you're going to say, I want to make peace, and you're just playing, we got too many playing cards out here. There's something false out here with it. Great big consequence. Show me the Seven of Cups. The Bear. Yeah, big consequence. Somebody's jealous, overbearing. There is a business here with the Bear card. Something with Russia could be here for dealing with God saying pray for our leadership. But the sickle's at the root on somebody in this situation. So if you think you're going to get away with something, be a little player, God's saying otherwise. You go ahead and test God, because the devil will defy God all day long. Because the fool thinks that they're genius. They think that I can lay on my back and get what I want out here. Okay, well, good luck with that. There's a wickedness out here. There's 2 women involved in this homosexual thing going on out here. Anyway, somebody may dress up like the other gender. They may even pull it off like that. But anyway, whatever that is, come through my spirit that way. But it could be male or female. But the stork shows 2 women, spiritually speaking. But somebody got big fat issues out here. Control freak. This is a full-blown freaking bear. And you touching a prophet. Look, folks, it came out with the prophet card, because that's scriptural. God said, you don't touch my people. You don't touch my anointed. You do my prophets no harm. It's definitely out here. The Bene, the house of Jacob, and heirs to kingdom alone, and all 3 of the meanings together with those 2 cards as well. And something with your kids are out here. You go back to children and stuff out here, or some type of pregnancy situations out here. God's going to bring a couple she-bears to come out and maul somebody. You better be careful what you think you're doing, because the sickle's out here. God ain't playing around. Go ahead, test him if you want to. God's going to prove who he is all day long. We don't have to prove him. All we have to do is believe, and then watch and see his hand perform. We don't have to give in to idiots. That's dumb. Plagues are coming out. Gemini specifically is also coming out. You're either being warned, or you're being plagued, or you're in the household for others. It'll be all those for every person's situation, for any person, positive or negative. Gemini is the house of communication. So there's communication coming. Something about somebody wants somebody to leave them alone. Can't you go away? Somebody jealous out here on something. Whoever you are, you're under a plague here. Somebody wants you to leave somebody alone. Have some respect now. Jehovah, you reveal the heart. You reveal the heart out here. So most of this is just a trust. It's already up here kind of in those other scriptures that came out. So somebody liked to sit around and talk with other people and gossip on the other channel. So this is gossipy stuff, and somebody's spreading a rumor about somebody, or somebody already did, and they're going to get a plague for that nonsense. You put your mouth. That's your mouth area. Those kids were mocking the prophet, and you're going to get mauled for something. It's necessary for something to come to an end. So you're going to come back and do some nonsense, and you're devising some type of evilness out here and being very swift to do some nonsense. You're going to die in this matter. But you can do whatever you want. Stoplight, or you just need to stop, or maybe something's happened at a stoplight. Obviously, somebody needs to stop. They deliberately suppress the truth. Okay, well, they started a rumor out here. They did something out here. On my other reading, it said you're only getting half of the story. So whatever somebody's doing, they are devising an evil work, and you're only getting half of a story of something. Freaking snake needs the head kicked off. Something about somebody's keys are out here. The high priestess can go back to a house type of energy and being inside the house. Somebody has your keys. I don't know. There's a mistress out here, and there's seducing energy, and there's a player. Or somebody's come in somebody's house and done that. The husband's here. when the ninth house comes out. But there's a returning to this. So whoever's energy, you're in danger. Somebody married out here. Somebody wants you to leave them alone. And you think you're just going to come back anyway? No, because I got this, jealous about you, or it's going to kill you. Something like that. Or somebody's husband's having the same sex. It could go either way. Or somebody's wife is doing some nasty out here. But something about somebody's keys are out here. Something about tomorrow. They're returning. Get prayed up, folks. A blessing or a warning on you. A blessing or a cursing. We have a plague out here. God says you either bless my people and be blessed, or you curse my people and be cursed. Somebody already is. The snake's out here. Somebody does desire to approach tomorrow, I guess. And they hate you, but they want to be you. They're stupid. You're dealing with an idiot. You're dealing with somebody who's in a coven out here, and pride comes before destruction. You're fixing to be destroyed by God Almighty. So again, God's allowing some idiot to hear his word. They ain't going to have no excuse once they leave this realm. Something's going to happen on somebody. And their breath's going to go out. They're going to be awake in eternity, because this is eternity, and you ain't having no excuse. God said, I told you, you either bless my people and be blessed, or you be cursed. Now you're stuck here in this realm. And it really is going to be that dramatic. It needs to be that dramatic in the way I talk, because this is your soul. You do whatever you want, though. Somebody's under a huge freaking judgment in this reading. A soul without knowledge is not good, and you've got some knowledge out here. If you deliberately turn from it, it's going to cost you. Folks, we get one chance in this world to live. God tells us how to prolong our days here. He tells us how to make things right when we fall down so that we can continue to live. But once we do leave this earth, we ain't never come back. It's eternity now. And so, 10 years from now, after you leave this earth, nobody's going to give a about you or care who you are in the earth. If you've shown up like this, if you're leaving a good legacy, then something about you, through your generations of people and families that may be talked about. And, I don't know, but people don't understand that the here and now, that's all we get. And you got people playing stupid games and thinking, I don't know what you people think. It's stupid. It's crazy out here. You have no understanding to know that just like that, once God puts that sickle in and divides your soul and your spirit, that's it. And all because I can't get over this, I'm jealous over something. You're stupid is what you are. You're stupid. You're fixing to die tomorrow, I guess. Whoever this is about. You hate somebody, but you want to act like they're them. You're an imposter. God's going to cut the wicked out of the land. It's the uproot it's the upright that remains in it, and he uproots the wicked transgressors. You could never, especially when you're dealing with somebody who belongs to God. You don't even have a chance out here. Anyway, what else you want to bring out here, Most High? Somebody single is out here coming out, or somebody's whole from within. So obviously somebody wants somebody to leave somebody alone. They're whole. Obviously God's got his people out here, folks. A step parent is involved in something that's going on, or your step kids are involved in something. Just seeing the word children there. They may know information about this return, or if somebody's already died, they may have seen something there as well. A Democrat is out here. Okay, well, I had the president come out today, so. And if that was a vice president that was shown there, then she came out in the other reading then. The truth is known about something. Okay, well, the truth is known. So for some of y'all, the truth is known, and for just whatever the energy is, somebody's trying to return, do something, being sneaky, and somebody's going to get judged for something, whatever that is. The mob being exposed. Okay, well, somebody's hit somebody off. Somebody's happy out here, going to be happy. Yeah, we're going to rejoice when the wicked are destroyed. The angels it says in the book of Enoch that they're going to rejoice, and they're going to have a big fat party when some freak leaves the earth, whoever the freak is out here. We're going to be happy when wicked people go away. Catfish accounts attached to some nonsense. They hate you, but they want to be you. Yeah, there is a positive change. Thank you, hold up. Thank you. The DMV. We know that somebody's trying to be you and me on a scam. Ain't going to happen. And in a book, something's in a book, whatever that means for you. This book that the high priestess holds is a Torah. It's that book that makes the difference. There's underage sex and there's homosexuality going on. So if you've got step kids or somebody's step parents doing something to your kid, it's the same sex step parent, you might want to talk to your freaking kids. This is a parent's card, and you talk about somebody coming unglued on that stuff, you better watch out. You better watch out. So we also got the Republican. We have the Republican energy coming out. Really big right now. Those are the presidents right now. We have a gift being reciprocated, or it was. I mean, the mob's out here, and truth is known about some stuff, I guess so. Your ex, for some of y'all, is involved in this. This is letter G, but it looks like an X. But this is my technology rune, and we got people up in here doing some scamming and stuff, making catfish accounts and doing some nonsense out here. Having key code accounts with that key to look at it that way as well. It's dumb. It's just so dumb. This is a bad luck rune in the negative of its energy, and somebody does have a big judgment coming. You're either going to heal or you're going to be killed. This is also talent rune when it comes out. So again, the creations of other people's things, and people think they're big shots to do some stuff. It got them a ticket to hell. That door's opening and shutting. But for us, we go through the door and we live forever, and we know what the door, those of you who understand what the door is, we know what the true door is. Anybody else comes a different way, you're out of here. And that's exactly what's going on out here. Shalom, folks.